Hello, Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad.
I will come and show you the ear mushroom. But
So not so heavy. 요만큼은 냉이, 그리고 여기서부터 저기까지는 알타리무를 심었습니다.
done.
Wow. Will you then now
Like these sausages to burn.
Oh no. What are you looking for?
That you turn off the heat.
people seem to disappear. As the crowd split up, I saw you there. You had on that yellow dress, caught my eyes and took my breath. You were standing under a roadway sign, with your heels in your hands and umbrella high. I don't want to let you go, so maybe I'll walk you home. We could wait out the storm. Know that I don't know you well. Put your feet away and it's cold as hell. So ask me what you need to know.
No?
There's no place in the
Wow.
world I'd rather go.
It looks so perfect this time.
But I don't
Now black
want
one.
to let you go. So maybe I'll walk you home.
Oh no.
We could
no.
wait out the storm. Could this be the start of something? Could this be a sparkle? I don't know. Maybe we will only have a moment and leave you at the door. Could this be the start of something? Could this be a sparkle? I don't know. Maybe we will only have a moment and I'll leave you at the door. But I don't want to let you go.